I can't believe I did that.
All right. How is the audio sounding? Oh, no one's in. It's Patrick.
Turn up the volume a little bit, please, for the video.
You can see we're here in our Hasbro.
How's that?
In our headquarters. Basically,
better.
Jing and Eric have to be here in a room in our headquarters, and we wanted to be part of the fun. So we all joined you guys today on we're excited.
How do I sound?
Rancor. Again,
You sound good.
Okay. All the time.
Sweet.
You're on the live stream today, and this is our last live stream.
I do like Patrick's shirt.
We're showing it all today.
It's the last one of the year.
On the development.
What'd you say?
That's what these campaigns are all about.
It's the last one for now.
Today is our much anticipated fully
Lego Star Wars Outpost.
And it's here in
Always
person.
coming through.
We were able to have it last time. We just had images, but the Rancor is here in the building. I think he's in the green room somewhere. He's taking advantage of the craft services. Snacks. Exactly. But he will be here with us today, which is exciting. In addition to showing that Deco model in person, we're also revealing the final 2 tiers for this HasLab. So it's all out there today.
I did watch Out of the Basements video.
I'm sure you'll be
So I think it's going to be Luke and Malakili.
I'm on our marketing team for the Star Wars fan
I don't think I'm good at
No, neither do I.
which is fine.
Great, no biggie.
And I'm Eric. I'm a designer on the Black Series.
Awesome. Yeah, we've got the SWAT team here today for the Rancor. So it's a great time.
Yep. So we launched a campaign during PulseCon on October 22nd. We shared with you, our fans, the first step in our process, which is the digital render stage. So this is the first time that we wanted to show you guys that model.
Did
Did a fantastic job in recreating the Rancor from those scans we got from the.
Speak again.
So we're really happy with that. And that's just part of our normal
I turned your mic up.
Start with,
This is I'm using my computer.
Yeah, I turned it up on my end.
We wanted to bring you guys along.
So now you sound louder to everybody.
So then on our last live stream on October 5th, we shared with you our first ever prototype. So that was actually the first time that we also got to see them all in person.
How's your day going, man?
It was
Good about yourself?
It's a Friday. Can't complain.
And be able to bring you guys along on that journey and be able to see that first ever prototype. We thought the fans might appreciate seeing what we see as we see it. So it was just something that as we got in, we wanted to share the update with you.
Well, that's always like an important step for us to just physically getting that thing in front of us to really kind of ground us in scale and everything else. So.
Yeah, because it's so much different.
It's a stretch, but holiday figures. Please.
They're not going to say anything. This is a Rancor stream.
I know it is, but like, what if?
No.
We're both wearing blue.
Creating the boards and submission stuff for this, but then to see it in person is so much different, and it's that way for many of our figures. Like every time I see one of our new figures in person, it's always
It's a visceral
change
in the interaction.
All right, man.
Exactly. So
Let's see what we got
we're
going
just
on.
really happy with how that initial model turned out. We wanted to bring you guys along on that journey and seeing it in person and rendered, but live. We wanted to bring it to you live and in person here today. So we've been working on getting you guys.
Is it going to be painted like it was in that
We've been
picture?
working really hard.
Because that'd be sick.
We showed last time.
We got it painted.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it all.
What's
Ooh.
painted while you guys were talking about the gray model?
Yes,
I think like
yeah.
that was happening. He was a place in the building. Yeah.
Because it takes a really long time to go from head gray all the way through to a fully painted prototype, especially with how much paint is on this guy. It takes a long time to be able to get him to that stage. So
I like how we color coordinated today.
Basically, we
I like
were
that.
rushing from one
I
stage
already said that.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Hey, Ben Taylor.
There he is.
Because
Big
we
man
wanna
in the
show
chat.
you what it would really look like in person once you guys get it in hand.
Yeah, we thought it was.
Anything exciting? Playing Battlefield tonight.
You already know the
vibe.
In Battlefield.
Duck hunting.
A lot of it's.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here talking about it, and so now.
I did play a game of Battlefield, and last night, and it was a lot of fun.
I might play as soon as we get off this.
Really?
Yeah. So, not the product yet. Here is our first video.
Here we go.
All right.
Man.
That is so cool.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Too close. Okay.
That's dope.
What if you could bite a chunk of it off?
Are they going to show the unlocks right now?
Maybe. Maybe only the first two and then like the reveal.
That was, wow. That was really impressive. Wow.
Very much.
Yeah.
That was-
amazing.
Oh, I
We'll
love
Wow.
probably have it. Ooh.
music and love the
Makes me
other
want to
thing
buy
and
it.
everything, but
Do it.
we have a little friend going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, straight up for the
Man, it's-
It owes me money.
It's getting really tempting, man. I really want to buy it now.
We're really happy to finally have him here, be able to show you guys this.
Holy
this
crap.
prototype. We're really, really happy with how they turned out.
Yeah, fresh out of makeup.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Little touch.
Dude, it looks so good. I'm very impressed.
It takes a long time, especially for a character.
Yeah, the paint looks really good on it.
Oh my god. I really want to get it now. I really want to get it now. Oh, dude.
You are going to get it now. You
What?
are going to get it now.
Okay, you're right. Purge those thoughts. Purge those thoughts.
What do you mean?
I need to. I really want to get it. I'm being honest. I really want to get it.
This is even more accurate. Like, we
Right,
got
yeah,
the
like
model.
all of this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, like adding in those extra details to the.
I wonder if how the tail articulates. That'd be interesting to see.
Continuing to advance that.
Yeah.
That's just a normal part of the process. As we get in these models, we kind of tweak, fine tune things.
Dude, it looks so good.
Especially once we got it into the photography studio, once we got it in, especially in the diorama, it really started to stand out in the fingernails, toenails, and stuff like that when they were that like stark white. And
Too much.
Yeah, the mold came out really well, I think.
yeah, a little bit
Everything did.
Very, very well.
you wanted to make sure that he was like nice and grimy, dirty, like just monstrous. So that was something we added. It was something that we felt
Dude,
like
he's
we really-
huge. Do you see his hand next
in
to it?
order to really-
I know.
Its hands are like as big as like our hands.
Okay, not really.
Yeah, really.
Well, it had the measurements.
Has that campaign,
Turning math isn't your strong suit.
So, even what you're seeing right now, with the past that
Yeah, I'm joking. Just so we're okay, okay?
What?
Product may vary.
I keep saying crap to you, you don't even listen. So,
Yeah, and we're constantly trying to improve it just
your
because
turn this week to get bullied now.
the model that we're all trying to do to make it more accurate.
Right.
Yeah, but so that being, that griminess and the fingernails and the teeth, like he did not go to a dentist.
No,
Like,
no, 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 so
That's
that's-
for a bit.
It's
But
still.
I'm also sure like how the drool prop works too.
Yeah, Patrick's crystallized drool, right?
Oh, yeah. I think maybe that's where the head came from. It's not
Because my thing with that as well is like, yeah, like that's a cool effect, but like, what if it easily falls out of its mouth?
I mean, I'm not like gonna be playing with it, so
I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
just
was
perfect.
we are really happy with how he has turned out so far. So it's more than any of our standard Black Series figures, and way more than any of those. And he looks really great. We're really happy with how he's turned out. So even for a
This is trying to come to my birthday party. Legally, not me.
legally,
in addition
we're not
to
showing
colored,
up.
Legally, what are you doing that, buddy?
So the arm span from just fingertip to fingertip is 42
42
wide.
inches.
You can reach up to an
That's
incredible
crazy.
tall with his arms straight up in the air. So he has so much more posable potential.
It looks
interacting
like
with Sanders 66
the
figures.
shoulders
You can see in some of the
are
photos.
like how the stormtrooper is, where it's
Yeah.
like a
It's the
piece that-
flat thick alphabet so you can articulate it up and whatnot.
Yeah.
See, my only thing with that, like, design thing is especially with, like, the way I had Hunter and some of the other, like, troopers posed, it would end up, like, sticking up a bit, like, afterwards.
They got that. Yeah.
That looks fire.
So yeah,
Next
that's
to the Razor Crest, that's sick.
All right, well, we have more to share with you today. Going back to the posability,
More.
same with our very own Rancor here. We think the Rancor just needs an environment fitting for
Oh, they're gonna show off the
Set stage.
tier two.
Very talented
Man, I don't like the cardboard. They made bones.
Who's talking so I can hear them. That's why nobody joins the lives.
I really love that shoot in particular because it was such a fun vibe. We were playing music, we were dancing. It was just, you know, we really committed to the shoot. Rachel just, you know, built this whole diorama.
Oh, you get kinetic sand with it?
Max Rebo band.
It was just
Exactly.
so
Vaguely
much
from
fun.
above. Yeah.
And you know, it wasn't just the size of the cave. She did the top. She went all out. Like she wanted this.
It looks really good.
environment for it.
I keep
And
saying
it was
that.
dramatic look. And
You
feel,
do.
shadows and the lighting. It's similar to what we saw in the movie. So it's
You
great
use a
to
different word.
look like it was in the movie just with some
Yeah.
some shadows and some lighting. And we took some water and some stuff.
Yeah, you guys went a little crazy there. That was fun.
Yeah, well, in the movie, he, you know, had some shine.
Stretch goal 3, a big bag of sand. Kinetic sand, bro. That's what I'm saying. Kinetic sand.
Sand from the set.
You're beautiful.
That would actually make it worth it, though.
That would.
But I'm sure someone can.
Here's our world building sand.
You can use it not only for the Rancor, but other properties.
This is just some crazy.
This sand is from a lot of expressions of the entertainment.
Does it?
Like every time I look at this, I'm just amazed. Like the gunk on his teeth, it's like you can still see little Gamorrean guard bits down there.
Like, not a lot of dental
Is the
hygiene.
map not fully closed though?
No. It can close. See?
Because you moved it up, and then it was
Until Tom Rigo
the way he's moving it and whatnot.
archives and
It
he was
got
able to see
posted.
person.
Just now?
He actually didn't
Yep,
realize it.
I'm looking.
That was, like,
It's just
kind of
Rancor.
I had
Yep.
in this whole painted eyes and that metallic.
I'm not even bothering to look at his comment section because it's just so infuriating.
That was just a fun detail. that
Don't even.
all the actual prototype.
You're the world's Rancor fan.
Yeah, I am
You didn't know.
I am a pretty big Rancor. I definitely watched that scene in particular. I don't even know how many times I wore out that VHS.
On rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just imagine little Eric, like doe-eyed, like legs up, just like watching. You know.
It was I just eyes of wonder. I was just like, I love that monster. I was obsessed with it.
Yeah. And again, like it's the face, the teeth, the nails, like everything about it. We just wanted it to be awesome.
Is that a Lego U-Wing in the back there?
Authentic monster.
I think it is.
Yeah, yeah. We wanted.
I think it's
we
a
wanted-
regular one.
And
What?
Yeah, he's beautiful inside. What?
Absolutely. You proud of
It looks like a TVC.
So,
I can't.
no, you should show
Did they make a
that.
TVC U-Wing?
But we will today.
Mhm.
And with Rancor, we just thought it was just so important to see all the details that the team put into this creature, especially with the bridging and the spikes. We definitely want that to come to life with all the
We'll see you later.
details that come. and the
Enjoy your
details
class.
everyone did
Be
on it.
studious.
Really
Third class boss. Be productive. Change the world. My final message.
I think that looks really good.
Yeah.
I just love that dimension. That's
He's got that
super-
crazy like weird
Yeah.
armadillo shell carapace thing on the back, and yeah.
Yeah, and that matched.
They did really good on the paint apps.
What Eric said, you know, it being the most decorative figure, like those are
Lighting going on.
and that's fine and that's sharp. It just really gives it that dynamic, that dimension and that dynamic look and feel and that depth. So
Absolutely. Details continue with, he's got kind of that
Yeah, again.
angle there. And
What'd you
Shane,
say?
you're seeing some close-ups on the screen.
Oh, 2-3. He posted what 2-3 is.
Well, I don't want to get spoiled.
And actually, the chain here, again,
It's nothing that we predicted.
the chain here in this prototype is plastic.
Let me look.
Ultimately, it's going
I don't want to
have,
say it on stream yet.
still the initial
I don't want to say it on stream. I definitely saw what it is.
just that realistic features, you know. It's all
Oh, no.
kind of like picking the right material, and in this case,
I like that.
That chain, what's that real
Well,
metal?
really care.
More actually, as you can see his gearing up there.
Oh, and tier 4 too, just got shown.
Oh, really?
Yak face, yeah. Now everybody's gonna cry. Everyone's gonna cry.
Boo-hoo.
You're very fuzzy. You're coming through very staticky on my end.
Really? Imagine
Yeah.
that's Jacob. He's in class.
What we've done in a lot of our
Yeah, Jacob is busy.
So it's
Got a lot going on.
Articulate his arms.
You do,
and
unfortunately.
flex out the way. That's always been an issue with a lot of our figures. With where like the shoulder pad will come up and it'll collide with the shoulder. So it
So
was
even better, just yak at the leaks.
on our figures to be able to have this separate thing that goes in.
I think that
it loops
I don't know.
the ball joint inside the shoulder, and then it will flex out the way. So it's
Well, it
just-
works great on an organic thing like this too. So,
exactly.
yeah. Well, again, like there you can see kind of the flexibility of some of the stuff
Yeah.
too. It's
so you
fun.
can do that like big boy
Mhm.
pose.
Yeah, and you're able to like you aren't inhibited by the shoulder pads, especially since how big the shoulder pads are. We want to make sure that you're able to get him into those poses.
Oh, okay. That actually does look nice and really fun.
So we were really happy with how that worked out. And this figure also does have ratchet joints. So that was a feature that we wanted to have for this, especially for a figure this large. We need to make sure that he had those ratchet joints. So as you can hear here, he has those large ratchet joints that are able to basically keep his arms
Dang, that joint clicking.
loose as well. And we're just really happy.
It looks
with
good,
how-
man.
Clicking for the joints when it's trying to put it up, that means it's locking. You
We
know?
are so happy.
Talk again.
Especially for this.
Hello, can you hear me, Tom?
Yeah, it's just very staticky on my end.
That they're loose and stuff.
I don't know. You sound fine and I sound fine.
Okay.
So with the functionality of this.
You have class after this?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and the ratchet joints
My class got canceled.
I wish.
to make it more sturdy.
Yeah.
And
I
again,
literally just only a man room.
so that was the big reason.
I'm looking on Xbox right now, looking at Battlefield. Like,
Wanted him to, that he could do.
We'll have to run it up, man.
in those poses. It
We
was
do.
something We really put him through the ringer. and
Oh, yeah.
he did,
I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name. Said my stuff is static. I'll try turning off the mic and turning it back on.
dynamic as possible. That even some poses we didn't see.
Hopefully that makes a difference.
The feel
Other than
of
that,
that you can-
if it's still static,
Yeah. Yeah, you're still staticky.
I'm at the mercy of my campus's service and this mouse system out here.
Downward right.
Especially now that he's out of the cage, he's able to get out and stretch a little bit.
One of the mics with me, and I tried using the headset. I forgot I'm screwed with all my computer sound stuff. I'm using it more.
I mean, I've played with different durometers, like get the flexibility of materials. So like all this stuff, like you can see like his teeth and his whole face, they're kind of soft. But then like he's got this skin
Oh.
over kind of an under.
Yeah, and there's a harder,
Oh, yes.
to be honest. So,
For all the articulation and the support, all those kinds of stuff. Yeah,
Exactly.
But then you get the feel of skin over top of the skeleton, like the shoulders moving out of the way, like stuff like the fingers are all different durometers. The toes are softer, and that's really what in that gray model you can see some of those
Nice.
different materials.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
The different
The tiers just came out, and there are tons of people saying they're canceling their Rancor because the stretch goal tiers weren't what they wanted them to be. Do you realize
Okay.
how stupid that sounds?
Right, yeah, and that's where, like, the.
I'm really worried at this point that the Rancor is going to brick as a HasLab, and then they're never going to do another Black Series HasLab because they'll be like, okay, it failed, we're not going to do it again. Like, we
Because
won't-
everybody just cried about it the whole time.
for real.
I remember the conversation.
People are so unappreciative.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the good point that I like from Adam Baseman's video, at least, is that like the stretch goals are just freebies you get if more people buy them. Like
Stretch
you're
goals
not
don't
guaranteed-
stretch goals don't increase the price.
You'll
Mhm.
like organic.
Yeah, it'd be different if the stretch goals increase the price of the Rancor.
Yeah.
It's fully there for the support.
Exactly. And there's a reason. I mean, like a very, very good reason. Freaking Ula and the Rancor Keeper are not stretch goals. It's because they are shirtless characters exposing skin. That's something that Hasbro, they don't want to make shirtless characters, which is
They just did shirtless Maul.
And they're
the
also
argument as well that it is valid that although the average child isn't going to be buying this, though, is also a valid argument. In the
Yeah.
end, though, I feel like if Hasbro really wants to make those, they'll make them in the Black Series. Give them-
For normal humans, not like you two. Other end of the spectrum people, yeah.
But so yeah, you're right. Like it's that solid that we think it should be solid, it will be, and then we want that organic, natural feel. We have that softer plastic, but we got some questions. The plastic doesn't go across joints,
No.
right, Eric?
Yeah, no. In the joints, that is hard plastic. It's there for support. The softer PVC plastic that's on this is purely there for aesthetics. It's not there in the joints. We want to make sure these joints were nice and tight and everything. So yeah, you'll see that on the model when you guys get it in hand. We're really happy with how it fits right now.
Yeah. So, of course, you guys know the first tier was the Gamorrean Guard. Got some images with that, so everybody needs to snap.
Absolutely. Just like we saw in Return of the Jedi. And again, that was a really fun part of the shoot. It's interesting. I realized, like, we've shown you guys some behind the scenes.
I'm going to try this real quick.
Okay.
So, kind of just great working in that aspect to this reveal and all that around. So, as I said, the Rancor, he's a hungry,
Go ahead and talk.
little Rancor. He's got to have a snack. So, it was fun imagining this man. I'm sure it wasn't fun for the Gamorrean Guard.
Nothing. I got
It was fun
nothing.
for us imagining him running away from the Rancor, trying to escape. Obviously, you guys know, spoiler alert for a nearly 40-year-old movie. He ultimately gets captured by the Rancor. And again, it's just really great in those images that you're seeing right now. Just
I got nothing,
the
man.
size and scale of the Rancor. In every dimension, and he's not just a tall, lean string bean here. He's got height, he's got width, he's got depth. But yeah, seeing the Gamorrean Guard next to the Rancor is great. And this was another thing I remember us having lots of
You're muted.
conversations
Let me unmute you.
about these hands. We've never talked so much about that hand.
Oh, unmute yourself.
Figure, but knowing how critical it was for the Gamorrean Guard to fit in that hand. Obviously, you guys saw earlier images.
You have to unmute yourself on StreamYard.
Let the Gamorrean Guard loose at that point.
I can't hear
But
you.
it was really important for the Gamorrean Guard to fit in those hands. And so, obviously, again, this is still the first painted prototype. If this goes into production, certainly we're working on. We want that Gamorrean Guard. Again, we want the Gamorrean Guard doesn't, but we want him to get as far into the Reinforced mount as possible. So here, the images you're seeing, the depth is the same exact gray model because it's the same model. But we're working on that, and again,
That's good.
Journey. If this goes into production, we're gonna continue dialing this in and get the best possible.
What?
for that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Obviously we want to do.
I don't know why. It's all the road settings are popping up when I try using this.
You're not staticky anymore though.
We're in that range where
That's good, at least.
a little bit more.
Go ahead and mute your screen audio though.
Yeah,
Me?
Yeah, I'm like hearing some echo.
In my head, I heard you say that. I definitely heard.
We had so much fun doing this, doing that photography, and every single time I showed that photo to anyone, they just lost it.
What do you mean by screen audio?
Yeah, you're staticky again.
Whatever. We'll figure it out another day how to do this better.
from the Rancor.
It's the 1313 podcast way. Major technical difficulties every step of the way.
It was just
Yep.
a lot of fun to have him on set there, be able to have Rancor on set, and be able to see like what are the things we saw in the movie, and then what are the things that like we can just have fun with it and see like what are the
So,
things
I guess-
to do and-
I don't know. I'll save this for the end.
with the dialogue, with this figure.
And I definitely do want to touch on it after for the main show for next week because.
Mooring guard scared. Made him
So let me put this
scared.
down. I'll put a note down.
And so we were just telling the story of what happens down in that pit. And of course, with this environment, we built that whole diorama around it, and we had that photo shoot with him. We wanted to take advantage. We have some images here, more dynamic shots. Just the Rancor being so fearsome, with the size and the possibilities for him to post out of Netherlands. Him pinning the mooring guard down, like the desperation.
Was not a hero moment for the Good Morning
I saw that hunger in his eyes, like just everything that Eric said about it being expressive. We just wanted that storytelling, being able to do all of that there. So
That's great. So this is the Rancor, friends out there. I gotta be honest, Eric and Chris, if this disappears, you will know he's come home with me. But he looks amazing. This is the look, decoed in all of his glory. And this is, again, that development. This is the final
Stretch goal 4. Here's some crumbs.
Hope this goes into production. But this is stamped in all of his decoed glory. So what we wanted to so I like it, the nice turntable here. So what we wanted to talk about now is the rest of our tiered offerings. So we've already shared what tiers 1 and 2
Jackson,
are.
you're getting some major echo on your end here.
You missed it. Tier 1 is that Mooring guard that we've been talking about, the heroic Mooring
You're
guard.
using the speakers from my computer.
Nice tie-in to our other half of that campaign.
Yeah, it's coming from your computer.
Never been done.
Fella, I don't even know. There's no way I can fix that. If I turn my volume on the computer all the way, I can't hear you.
It's not your day today, man.
diorama board, along with some highly detailed.
Let me turn myself up. Can I do that?
Try that. We were literally doing this last minute anyway.
Yeah, that's tremendous facts.
Bones in there, but we also included that tauntaun skull because his head was mounted.
Yeah.
That was how it
I
is.
love this little detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was,
Background and stuff.
it was just a fun skull. Like we wanted skulls and variety in
In the end, this was 100% made.
We
Especially with the stretch goals that we saw, it's made to be a diorama set.
Well, it's okay because the Rancor's not even going to get funded now because people are crying about it, about the stretch goals.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
And he somehow.
No, I think it'll get funded. I just think none of the stretch goals will happen.
Yeah.
So
Because-
we actually do.
I don't know. I'll get into it. I don't want to.
Today, that was honestly larger than I anticipated because it was a big piece. We're gonna So I'm gonna have to stand up for this. So unfortunately, yeah, okay, here we go. I'll stand up now. So when I first got this in person,
Oh,
it's
cool.
one thing to see it digital. We've said this before. It'll say it again. It was one thing to see it digital. It's another thing to see it like in person, and it was large. We wanted to be larger than Rancor. We wanted to make sure that you can photograph him against it, and because it is such a large piece, we thought it was important to be able to give it to you guys as a tier because this is something that would be really hard to recreate on your own kind of because you essentially need a plotter in order to create this. So this is a completely custom art piece done entirely for this tier.
Yeah, actually from the same artist as this piece back here. So yeah, you might recognize that from previous celebrations.
Yeah, so just for the record, obviously, we
Yeah,
wanted
this was
to
just
see.
hot off the presses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see the first piece of it.
Yeah, and then that will be mounted on the artboard to be able to stand on its own and be able to display behind it. So this is some very first prototype. It will be cut to the edge and have that nice like deck.
Was that gonna fit in the box? They're gonna fold
Not
that?
all. Here we're going to reveal tier.
Yeah, it's probably going to like be a trifold.
So for tier 3, we want to
Probably.
build them and paste some homage to figures that we've done in San Diego Comic Con years past. So we had the 2011 SDCC vintage Salacious Crumb in a mini card back. So, where are we going with this? Well, we love this one because there's a lot of history with this little Salacious figure. He's been out before, but never packaged alone for packs. So,
Salacious.
particularly
How come
here, it will
that's not a coin?
in its own
Like-
card back.
I don't know.
All the other figures are in this special packaging, and they get a coin.
Well, there's only two other ones.
And so it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like that pack, but just a big scaled up version of it. We also added in the B for Salacious B.
$300 for Salacious Crumb. $75 too.
He was really inspired when he saw the I love that guy.
Yeah.
The Book of Crumb.
All right, I like
You
Ian.
being
Like
positive about something in the Black Series?
No,
Shame on you.
I actually like how that figure looks.
That's a nice little thing.
Dude, yeah. It's sick.
Figure and okay, 100%. You need Java for this diorama, 100%. So this is perfect to complement Java. And we'll get this Fortuna soon, so that you can add him to it.
We were honestly pretty impressed too with like just the size of his legs and being able to have articulation.
It's not even about Black Series fans. Just shut up.
They're like the two extremes of
Yeah, the smallest, one of the smallest ones next to our biggest, the biggest one.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I like that.
That's kind of funny to say.
the size of a toenail. It's pretty. He's pretty tiny. So that tier 3 of Salacious will be unlocked at 16,000 backers.
16,000? They're not going to get that many.
For the Rancor, we have a brand new, newly tooled from the ground up Luke Skywalker from, of course, Return of the Jedi.
Oh, whoa!
Also, it's a completely brand new figure.
Obviously, a hero character, right? You know, Star Wars has a lot of these.
Dude.
You know, Luke versus Vader. Now we've got Mando, Gideon, and obviously doing the Rancor, his chief foe. All apologies to the Gamorrean Guard. It's not the Gamorrean Guard. It is Luke, and so
He looks so good. Look at the face.
Round up to create the best version of that character.
Dude.
So he is now the definitive Luke for the Black Series. He's taken all of the learnings over the past year for this item.
What?
Which is fantastic.
That might help because a lot of people like Luke.
Well, yeah. I mean, my Luke Skywalker has double jointed knees.
Definitely wanted to update it, and again, have that definitive Luke to battle what is, of course, the definitive rank.
He looks really, really good. He really does.
I agree.
That is sick, man.
Yeah, and that
Dude, Skywalker Hendrix is probably going crazy right now.
That would help.
It was something that we felt
Rancor currently has 5,128 backers.
What does?
Rancor.
Has you said 5,000?
Yeah.
Dude, it had 9,000 a week ago.
9,000 is the target for tier 1.
No, it had over 9,000 backers a week ago. That means that means that many people.
Ready for the Black Series Space Monkey? Vibe.
Dude, there's no way. No way. There's no way.
Well, I don't know, because I can't remember how much it had originally and whatnot. So they have all the tiers on the website. Oh, they updated the website. That's how Yak. Come on.
Oh, okay.
That makes so much sense. Wow, it's a smart idea. Just check the website. It has descriptions of each of them too. Yeah, but again, everything's a Power of the Force badge card. Become one card and new card, but freaking not Salacious Crumb. I think that's a little interesting. However, could that mean they're just going to be Salacious Crumb as a regular Black Series?
I'll show you guys that figure today. It's one of our Skywalker pieces we made. I'm really happy with how he turned out, especially with the photo reel on him. Like, it looks exactly like
I'll keep the tab of the Rancor up on my phone, and I'll just keep
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Out of the Basement's Discord right now, and they're saying that it's losing backers.
Since these two face off,
Well, it lost a backer since I checked.
it was just a really important figure to have here in mind.
Like, I guess I just don't get it. We'll talk about it at the end.
So
Yeah.
for the packaging, we wanted to continue that link that we started with Vintage John Sale March with the Power of the Force packaging, and as well with the Tier 1 Warrior Guard line as well. So Luke comes in exclusive Power of the
Dude,
Force
that's-
packaging, paying homage to the
See, I want to rip that Luke right off the card back, though. I don't want to keep him on the pack.
So we want to make sure there's consistency there. Similar to the Tier Guard rating, we did get in the actual original point. We scanned it from the original 3/4, and we did scale it up to this pack because we wanted to the dimensions were there, and make sure that when you got this thing and you displayed it in person, that it looked
It really mimics that original
Yeah.
pack really well.
yeah. So it is that larger coin, and it'll be made out of that. It'll be stamped just like all the other coins. So we're really excited about that, and we're happy with kind of the recreation of that in that larger scale. So
Like, it just blows my mind that people are willing to not get the Rancor at all because of stretch goals.
Stretch goals aren't even factored in the price.
We're focusing on them on. I've already got this. I'm not going to
Like legit.
I want to bring this bad guy home. I want all those creatures, especially that definitive nucleus.
I feel like
again,
that's fair.
the Dow model, you've
Sure.
seen it all.
You can
This is
Warren Guard.
half the show.
Maybe it goes in a different room for the starter. But
The board
the
here,
bones, Tenacious, fair.
you have all enjoyed
Okay, that's a good end goal because that's a character that everybody wants for the set. You know,
But again, we just go through production and we'll have to do it.
Yeah.
Of course,
you and I both
reminder that-
posted that all these in Discord and even like,
Uh,
I don't know how I want to snack.
That's a little over 2 weeks away, so don't miss out. After that date, that is it.
Justice is salacious to be
Get the rank
an
for it.
insulting reveal.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hasbro falls to the US, Canada, and the UK. It's
People even saying bump the price down.
Canada and UK.
Yeah, I don't think they should bump the price down. No. You're paying for the Rancor. Everything else is
300 is for the Rancor, not the stretch goals.
And of course, we've got some great global partners in other parts of the world. Thank you for all the interest in our fans globally, for helping with the backing of the Rancor. We're excited to get there. We want our Rancors. We're sure you do too. That's it for today. Let's bring the Rancor to life. Release the Rancor. Bye, guys.
Rolling.
All right, I'm leaving the stream here.
All right. Okay.
All right, dude.
Aussie ball. Okay. I feel like, especially with Out of the Basement's comment on Salacious being an insulting reveal, I understand that in the sense that, yes, so you could literally get Salacious for $75 right now and get 2 of them. And that
Dude,
freezer pack,
Vader X Bricks. Dude,
you can see
if you
that.
want to see leaders, go to any Black Series social media right now.
Or
Because
the Twitter,
it is ridiculous, dude. Like,
or the Out of the Basement Discord. It's awful right now.
Jackson, I'm sorry, but I can't hear a word. It's echoing so bad on your side.
You want
No, I can hear everything I'm saying on your end, and you're staticky, bro.
and still static? My connection dipped.
Like, yeah, your audio is just dipping in and out. Yeah.
You just want me to leave? We could talk about it more on the show.
Yeah, I'll just kind of do like a couple minutes where I just kind of monologue about it and then just end it.
All right, I'm just gonna dip.
All right, bro. I'll see you.
Bye.
All right, everyone. So here's where I'm at with this Rancor. Okay. So I don't get the hate, I guess, is where I'm at. I don't understand where all the hate is coming from, because at the end of the day, people are getting the Rancor for the Rancor. You're not buying the Rancor for the stretch goals. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be honest, seeing the painted Rancor and seeing Luke made me want to back the Rancor. I was someone who, up until this point, I had no desire to want to get the Rancor. And now after seeing that new Luke Skywalker mold, I really, really want to get the Rancor. That's where I'm at with the HasLab right now. So somehow I might come up with the funds to get this figure. But I guess I just am like, yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Let's see, what does Vader have to say? Watching those figures get revealed really reminds me of when people first saw The Last Jedi. Dude, you're killing me, man. I get daily hate for The Last Jedi. But nah, man, like at the same time, it's like, I just don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. Like, it just makes no sense to me. But, you know, you'll hear a lot of our thoughts on next week's main episode, which will go up this coming Monday. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I think the Razor Crest had such goals, stretch goals. Yes. Okay. Yes. This is it. Spoiled children. That is such a good way to put it. Everyone is acting like spoiled children over this HasLab. Yes, because you are getting the HasLab for the item itself. I don't understand. I can understand justifying $350 to buy a Rancor for the Black Series. I don't understand justifying getting a Rancor only for the stretch goals. It doesn't make any sense. But I think we've about exhausted the conversation. So I will talk to everyone when we do this more for the next week's episode. And be sure to join the Discord if you want to have some more immediate conversation about the Rancor. So with that being said, everyone have a wonderful day, and we will see you all next week.